myself. Give everyone a moment to get in here. Tell me what looks better. Beach.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. Alright, so people a moment. Get into the lobby. I just got a message from one of them saying we ready. Fam.
It would help if
We
the
still
other team's
like
here.
yeah, like fam, you got no opponent. Is it on the right map? Hold on. I didn't even check. Yeah, that's cool. I clicked ping in chat. What? Alright, let me see if we can try inviting them again. And then we will do introductions.
Looks like we have, never mind. I was about to say we
What?
have some people, changing sides here.
Oh, yeah. They're actually just gonna play for both teams. They're gonna play themselves.
It's gonna
Yeah, no, like that's like
rosters.
not even I know what I'm doing. You can't predict me if not even I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the mute I'm going for. Alright, so I see some people on my end in the chat, so I'm gonna say good night or good evening, everyone. Good night, everyone. Yeah, actually, the stream's over. Game's over. Pretty great game, right? So, you know, went all 15 rounds. No, I'm kidding. Good evening, everyone. Stop, Beach. They don't get that joke. They don't get that joke. They don't get that joke. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's game. It's Miscreant versus Third Eye Titans. So from my understanding, Miscreant will be starting on attack. Third Eye Titans will be starting on defense. This is on Coastline. I am your host, Loopy. My co-host, Beach. Say hi to the people.
Hello, people. How's everyone doing today?
Everything, yeah, right? How is everyone doing today? Like, you know, feeling good. You know, it's a Sunday night. You know, got Monday tomorrow. It sucks.
Ugh.
It's how a week works, though. It's almost like it's the same every 7 days. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, I remember going through this last week. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's like this weird sense of deja vu I get every week. So we are having Third Eye Titans load in now. We have at least some of their roster in the game. So we now have 3. So one more and we got a game at minimum.
At minimum. I don't remember there being a... Oh, there we go. We have 4 now.
Hey, that's a game.
I mean, of course, they probably wouldn't want to play with 4 just yet.
I mean, I wouldn't want to play with 4 if I can avoid it. So, how is everyone doing tonight? Oh wait, actually, you know what? So how is everyone doing tonight? You can answer that in chat. But while the delay is on, Coastline, what are you thinking, Beach, for bans? Thinking Hard Breacher? Like last time, I remember if you and me casted this match, if I remember correctly, we had some odd bans. I think had both Echo and Maestro on the field, both of them.
So Coastline, I can see why people would want to take off hard anchors like Maestro and Echo. But I think more of like, oh shoot, for Coastline, maybe a Valkyrie ban possibly. There's some good Valkyrie cameras that you can throw out.
Ooh, I would love to see a Valkyrie ban. That'd be super interesting.
With Coastline being more attacker-sided maps, though, I'd assume one of the more one of the hard breachers is gonna be off the table, most likely.
Off the board.
Yeah.
Would you rather take off the Hibana or the Thermite personally, like you as a player?
Personally, I think probably to ban, I would say Hibana has more impact on this map. Now there's
so
not many
get rid of the
walls.
Hibana?
Yeah, there's not many walls to really Thermite on this map, safely at least. But Hibana can reach,
I mean,
angles.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong at all. I'm just everyone in chat, just quickly. Miscreant is ready. I know they're ready. I'm just waiting for the go ahead from Third Eye. That's all I'm waiting for. Otherwise, we're just we're vibing right now.
Yep.
We're vibing. Vibe check.
Is okay.
Alright. I'm just gonna leave. You got this, right, Peach?
Yeah, I got it. We're gonna go with the stable cam tonight again.
Man, this wall looks real good.
Yeah. I just really hope they do something with this wall in this round.
It's a nice looking wall. Jesus. All right.
We have someone on Miscreant trying to defect to the other team. That's
dang
early
traders.
sign of turmoil. Yeah.
Now we got 2. They're just jumping
no.
ship like crazy. They're jumping ship. They said abort. Time to abandon ship. Okay, so I have seen everyone except Beware ready up. I'm just not sure. I'm gonna just tag them in Discord.
Yeah. Just gonna make sure we don't want to start it.
I want to get
before
this
they're all ready.
game going. Yeah. Okay. Yes, they are ready. So we will get this started. Coastline, here we come. One of my favorite maps, honestly. All 4 sites are technically viable. I'm assuming, just like usual, we won't see a ton of that bedroom being played, because just it's not bad, but it's just sort of not the strongest.
Yeah.
So we're gonna probably see a rotation of hookah. Blue bar, double bar. We probably won't see either. So honestly, I don't know. But we'll definitely see hookah and kitchen. Nomad gets taken off the board.
Okay.
I'm so with that. So clearly, as the defenders took them off the board, so that says to me that they're going to be heavily roaming. That's a heavy roam game.
Yep.
Do you agree?
Well, with Coastline being one of the more attacker-sided maps in competitive play, I'm probably thinking that they were looking to take off someone that, prohibits them from giving them advantages on the defense, like i.e. the Blackbeard as well.
Yeah. I'm about to say, Blackbeard also taken off the board, this time by the attackers, so clearly they have no plans to use Blackbeard and said when we're on defense, might as well not have to deal with it. Blackbeard is a very strong map on this map, a lot of long angles. Echo being taken off the board, shocking a total of 0 people. Maybe 1 person, I don't know if you're out there.
And Jimmy at home sitting there like, wow, Echo's banned? No way.
Right, yeah. And this last ban I am curious about because this is the Defender ban. So we shall see. And it will be Ella being taken off the board with that new buffed recoil. It has been a real big talking point. They basically reverted all of the recoil nerfs from long time ago, from when she was just the Queen of Siege.
Okay, so it looks like Third Eye was looking to get rid of 2 annoying operators, at least for most of the community annoying Ella and Nomad. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Valkyrie Elite is being picked so far.
Yep.
If they do not change, that will be a forfeited round.
Yeah.
Let us. They have
Hopefully
a check
that
mark.
is-
So lordy.
Someone on their team, please tell them.
Well,
Yep. Here it is.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
oh,
Minor inconvenience.
yep, minor inconvenience. That is gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be a rehost.
So it's my understanding they take their only rehost now instead of forfeiting the round. Or
Is that how it is?
I believe I've been in a lot of situations where there have been banned skins, and I'm not too sure.
Well, I'll just ping
Okay.
damage to make sure. Because I know the Valkyrie is definitely banned.
Yeah, for sure, it is. It's one of the 2 elite skins banned, Twitch and Valkyrie.
Yeah, Twitch and Elite. Yeah, Twitch and Elite. Good job. No, Twitch and Valkyrie. Alright, so create as a spectator. We didn't play the round. That's our rehost. Okay. They're claiming it as a rehost. I'm gonna let that one fly.
Already.
Because until I'm told otherwise. So I'm assuming that is going to be very quickly. They're going to very quickly go into whoever that player was and take off that elite.
At least I hope so.
Or they'll just not play on Valkyrie for the entire game. That is an unfortunate start to the game.
Well, at least we're aware of the op bans.
Yep. So,
So,
because the round was not played and we picked it up before the round started, it will just be a rehost, a forced rehost. So on attack, we had Nomad and Blackbeard off the field, and on defense, we had Echo. Oops, shoot. Okay, Echo and
Ella.
oh, who was it? Ella, right? Thank you. Alright, we're just waiting for everyone to load back in. People are debating the rules right now in game day, but, you know, whatever. It's not really relevant. I don't know every single skin that's banned. Like, I can't name them all, personally. I do have the rules up, but I don't recognize all of them because just because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I do know that the Valkyrie and the Twitch Elites are both banned because unfortunately, I actually adore both of those elites, so I use them, and I am very conscious of the fact that I use them.
Yeah. It's weird though. You know, we're in week 4, and this is their first time playing Valkyrie. Maybe it's their first time playing Coastline, I guess, this season.
All right, first off, Acoustic, if you watch back this VOD, I hate you. You're out of the loopy.
Oh boy.
I hate you so much. Oh, that was great. Thank you so much. Paralysis. Anyone want to sub? So we're just waiting for the rest of Third Eye to come in. So that is going to be their only rehost for the game. So that is unfortunate for them. After this, it will result in round forfeits. Any mistake like that again?
Yep. Or if someone disconnects, they have to rejoin. You know, they'll
have to
liberty
rejoin. Yep.
Taking time.
It truly is unfortunate, but hey, rules are rules. I don't make them. I'm just fired if I don't follow them.
You enforce them.
But you hate to see it. You really do hate to see it.
Yep. It wouldn't be a game with Loopy if it wasn't very odd.
Oh, absolutely not. Like, I swear, like something's always got to go wrong. Can't just have a smooth game.
Nope.
All right, so I just got a message that their fifth is just loading into the lobby right now. So,
Ready?
gotta wait for that. And then we will get this show right back on the road. Rehosts are a slow process, sadly. We all wish they were a little quicker. On some level, you can't really get too mad because no action happened. like we haven't missed anything.
Yep. No one has missed anything. We're just starting twice, theoretically.
Yeah. We like to look at the pretty loading art for Coastline.
The
All right.
beautiful
And I'm going
graphics.
to start that right away. Look at that.
That's what we
Beautiful.
all tuned in for.
Yeah, right? Okay, you can all go home now. Stream's over. It's not really. Please don't leave. God. So, they are still going to go back to hookah. And the Valkyrie is still being played. They did take off the elite.
Ooh. We do have a Nook pick. That should be...
I like that a lot. Please don't six. Please don't six. Please don't six.
It might be used to throw him off, but he does not check mark yet. He's being sixed.
Oh,
No.
no. Gridlock's still a very good operator, but
Oh, wait.
yes. No, Acoustic, don't do this to me. Don't play with my heart like that. Don't play with my heart like that.
Oh, man.
So we have Gridlock, Zofia, IQ, Hibana, Thatcher, Legion, Mozzie, Smoke, Jaeger, and Valkyrie. There's that Hibana you were talking about. Clearly, Miscreant agrees with you, thinking that they're not super
Attackers need to
Thermite's not
locate
super
and
useful on
defuse
this map,
bombs.
and it is mostly and it's definitely more of a map. Make sure there's no orbital. Yeah, okay, perfect.
Bomb located
But
by
yeah,
attackers.
the Mana thing. First hookah especially. If you sit Hibana on the roof, get those.
Yeah, you
billiards
can
panels.
hit. You can hit.
Yeah, but-
Yeah, you can hit these walls right here. If you get it in the right place, you can see pretty much this entire corner right here, and defenders love to sit in here. It's a very, very
10 seconds
strong
remaining.
angle. If you have, if you open the hole and then move to like this area
5
of the
seconds
roof,
left before
very strong angle. We do have a Legion downstairs.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
It's like he's
Quickly, just go. This.
Sucks like you have to do this, but I mean, you know, trying to make sure it's not another rehost, of course.
Deploying drone.
Because that's the last thing we want. AR-33 coming out.
Swapping bags.
It's a very, very unusual pick.
Camera feed up and running.
Any other unusual weapons? No.
I mean, Gridlock with the AR.
Both of Gridlock's weapons, though, are pretty viable, so that's not too weird.
Changing mags.
It's not too weird, but you know, opting to not go with the LMG with 100 mag or 100 bullets in the mag, you know.
80.
Or is it 80 on the? Okay.
It is 80.
Or 81.
Actually, it might be even 60. It might even be 60.
Devices.
Now that I'm thinking
I
about
need
it,
to
I
start
don't
paying
know.
more attention.
Got a
It's-
visual on the target.
It's definitely a... Oh, C4 goes out, will not hit. Oh, but they're using it for the angle to get... Oh... Is that IQ that's down? Is she down? She is down. Okay, I don't know if the C4 downed her, but she's down, and it looks like she's getting pinged. So, looks like she is off the board. I doubt she'll get picked up. I think she is she is down and out. Oh, Hibana. Anyone going for the revive? Anyone going for the risky revive? No. Thatcher will die going for that risky revive. Will be through the floor. They now know that Gamazi is still down below.
Changing mags.
They have a lot of roamers out in the map right now. IQ is going to die. Mozzie with another one from below. And it'll be a third from Mozzie. Oh, well, no, it's this the C4 kill. So the C4 did indeed down IQ.
So far, so well for Mozzie and the defenders, as they are all full HP at the moment with 50 seconds left. Not looking good, I'd say.
Not a lot of time. No, not at all. And that will be Gridlock falling, and that will be Legion's first kill of the night. Ooh, Hibana can't even get the one, and he's getting shot through the floor. Ooh. Flawless round by the defense. Very, very strong round. Very, very strong round. Good pre-fire by the Jaeger. Great shot. Mozzie kind of just cleaned up shop from that like one little hole.
Yep, Third Eye definitely. They're big Mozzie fans, I guess, and even bigger fans now with Mozzie. I think they were baiting, I believe, unless they weren't aware of the IQ being down. I mean, he said she was getting pinged.
She was. I saw pings, so
Okay.
I'm assuming they had a Valkyrie camera inside of VIP. Now my question is, why did they commit? They committed 4 people to a revive, or 3 people to the revive. 3 people to the
Yeah.
revive. Only Gridlock was not focused on the revive. That's a lot. Also interesting picks. We have both Maestro coming out on defense and Montaigne. Gridlock will switch to Gridlock. They'll never see it coming.
Yeah,
Obligatory
Gridlock
joke.
6 picks today. Getting wild.
Defenders, protect your bombs
Getting
from
real
being
wild.
defused by attackers.
But the Montaigne pick is most likely for, as you probably know, Turtle Plant. Surface doorway. So we'll see if that.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Absolutely. We also the attack, whereas the defense have for the most part the same setup. For the most part, attack has swapped up a lot. They have a Montaigne, a Sled, and an Ash this time.
Okay, looking for more
10 seconds
destructibility
left.
possibly from above.
The Montaigne is
5
what I'm
seconds
probably
to
the
go.
most interested in because there's a lot of ways, especially on kitchen, that you can use a Montaigne.
Attackers
Also,
are
Legion.
heading out to defuse a bomb.
Mozzie. All the way on the south side of the map here. Interesting positioning. That looks fine. Alright, perfect. Trying to get a sneaky kill with through the drone hole. Mozzie did get one. That's 2 drones, I think, for Mozzie. I think I did hear them get 2. Are they just gonna go for like an? Are they just gonna go for a main, like, door plant, like turtle plant? Is that their plan?
Seems spread out so far. No one really flanking the Montaigne at the moment. Ooh, we do have a kill from Yuma on the Bandit. I was on to Ash, so one of the hard frags off the board, and Bandit does not take any damage for it.
The smoke's positioning is also pretty brutal if they're trying to do the turtle plant. This position allows him to smoke very safely, but they are trying to get rid of him. They do have the top floor control. They do have the vertical control, but we do still, I believe, have roamers up here. Yes, we do. We have the Mozzie right here, and it'll be a beautiful flank by the Mozzie. And he knows there's another one there, but Gridlock will trade it back, but not with giving up some health. But it will be another trade by the Habana. This is top floor control now, securely in the attacker's hand, and the round has changed favors. It is now back to even. Attackers do still have the top control, which gives them a lot of potential. Montaigne is in sight. Can he bait out some smoke? Still has all 3 in hand. I think it's time to start trying to bait some of these out. Opening up the front door. Oh, and it will be a Maestro cam doing some damage.
See you on the other side.
Will be shooting off.
Traps released!
Can't seem to get them through the floor, sadly. Maestro no longer with his ACOG, sadly enough. Just being the pest he's supposed to be. Bandit going for a... This is risky.
Reloading mag!
Takes most of his health for the play. Great play by the Habana, but he does keep his life, and that is what is important in this situation.
Flashbang!
Flashbang's going out, and that was at least 1 smoke canister down. That is 2 smoke canisters down. That Bandit will get 1. The Montaigne is planted, but he has no health. Just 1 single
Attackers
tag of
activated.
anything, but the plant does
Defenders
successfully go down.
located
It is now a 2v1 with the Montaigne, and it is not enough. That is unfortunate, and it will be an easy defuse for the defense.
Swapping mags!
Defenders disabled.
I actually just can't.
Bomb defusing attempt failed.
I can't
Battle
believe they
there.
got the plant down. I can't even believe they got the plant down. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
was a bit of a miracle, yeah. He out of all through that gunfire, he managed to plant in default. I don't know how, but of course, not enough manpower to anchor down and post plant though.
Ash being picked off was probably the biggest mistake there because Ash was probably the best way to take out that Maestro cam that was causing so many issues for them. So her being picked off early definitely hurt the team.
I mean,
We do
realistically,
have a castle coming out this time.
Oh. Wait. We're going penthouse.
Nope.
That is their okay, that is the third site for Third Eye.
And it will be a
fine,
pulse.
no castle.
Okay. But it will be a pulse, which is interesting. And we will be losing the Habana. We do have the Thermite, but we'll be losing the Habana for the Jackal, who was left on the board. No attacker bans. I mean, no bans on him tonight. That is unusual.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
Surprise,
bombs
sure,
as they
but a welcome one.
What they did with the thermite here.
can. Bomb located by attackers.
Normally teams like to take either theater, or they like to take patch and main window, and then go for Hall of Fame, or maybe they'll look to local VIP wall this time, maybe with thermite and Thatcher. We'll
With
see.
the Thermite and Thatcher, I definitely think this wall is their most likely target. With the Thermite, you can also hit this wall, but that's a little bit less likely because you do have a lot of flanks through this like lobby area and luggage. Between the main lobby and luggage areas, it is a pretty harsh. It's a pretty harsh crossfire to fight through. But sometimes, if you can pull it off, it is very useful. But with no, Mira is unbanned. Like, she is unbanned, and she is not being selected. Especially on this site, which is just unusual.
Yeah, with the mirrors in theater, very strong to get intel and lob C4s over.
Ooh, in office. Pulse is in office. He does get droned out though, so that will be the element of surprise taken away. He's rotating to lobby. He does have support from the Jaeger, who's just sitting right by front desk. They don't drone him out. This could be pretty devastating. I like this angle. Ooh, that's into kitchen. Nice angle into kitchen.
Drone activated.
It's a very nice angle. A lot of drone vigilance, which I feel like they have been lacking on a little bit in this past few rounds. So good to see that. We also do have a buck on the field, which for Penthouse, I'm not really sure what the call was on that, and maybe they picked it because they thought it was going to be double bar, but I'm not really sure what the call was on that one. Pulse does see. That is not destructible. OC4, but he's very close to that hatch. And he will be once again droned out. They know where he is, but they just aren't pressuring Pulse at all, which could be devastating in the late game.
We did have somebody placed on that hatch a couple seconds ago, but Bull's not taking advantage. And it looks like... Okay, that's a Mozzie drone. I got a little psyched out there, because that was Mozzie on a drone there. And we will have the bandit getting taken out. Was it by a swing in
Pulse
from
does
Thermite?
take. Yeah, Thermite is in. He has control of this wall. It will be open, but Buck will be traded out, and Thermite is very low on health. But his job is now done. The wall is open. He can now just become a gun. He will go down. It does not matter. 3v4. 50 seconds left on the clock. We have not a lot of people in the position to really take this site. C4 goes out, and it is good. That is a double kill from Mozzie. And they just don't really have correct positioning. The diffuser in hands of Thatcher, and the attackers are being droned out by Mozzie. Mozzie being so influential this round. Someone is in main lobby. That is one smoke cannon down. They're going to defuse their smokes and will be traded. That will be it. That is just both of them getting taken out very quickly. One by Pulse and one by Jaeger. Good plays by Third Eye. They just this is their map. They said, "Welcome to our house." I absolutely see now why they banned the Nomad. I understand. Fully understand.
Yep. With the flanks, especially from people downstairs, the Nomad would have prohibited them from, capitalizing and advancing onto the unaware attackers.
So here's the thing that's confusing me.
Yeah.
And I'd like to hear your opinion on this, Beach. The attackers have been pretty much losing these rounds by the roamers every time, for the most part.
Uh-huh.
Why aren't they dedicating more resources to hunting those roamers?
I mean, I feel like they started in that direction with the Jackal pick, but just not enough droning on the part of Miscreant right now. I feel like they haven't realized that
Defenders,
this
protect your
roamer
bombs from being
presence
defused
and
by
the
attackers.
flanks have been plugged as of late. So hopefully they'll start picking up droning and possibly pinching and coordination at this time to ensure that the roamers don't get them.
Absolutely. If I'm Miscreant right now, I'm saying, okay, guys, let's take a step back for a second. We're putting ourselves in positions that are not safe because we don't know what's happening around us. You need to clear the room, then you need to clear the room next to the room, then you need to clear the room next to
10
that,
seconds remaining.
and to hunt down these roamers because they're
5
being
seconds
so
insertion.
deadly. And another thing is I do agree with this IQ pick because
Attackers'
the
objective is to
amount of
locate a bomb and
intel
defuse
operators
it.
they've been using, Pulse, Valkyrie, Maestro, these kinds of operators, and they're not doing anything about it. They're just sort of letting them be.
Yeah. They're, bringing a Thatcher as well, so that could possibly get rid of some of the intel as well. So there's another step in the right direction. Of course, they have been
See,
bringing the
perfect.
Thatcher,
Good
it's
use
horribly-
of the IQ right there. She knows there's a camera. So now they can take advantage of it and take it out. But one is sitting in penthouse and not being droned out. Because that's a Mozzie drone. Look at that. That's a Mozzie drone. And he does get droned out. So that is it's 2 drones going. I don't know why that's funny. So they now once again AR-33. Interesting
A
weapon
bomb
choice.
has been located.
Okay, the Valkyrie cam is gone. He's in the hallway. Somebody's in the hallway. What do they know? Oh, just peek. Oh no! IQ! Ah, it was Jaeger. One down to Jaeger. They now know where Jaeger is. C4 goes out, will miss.
Reloading!
And that is another drone down. Jaeger rotates downstairs. Now 2 of them are down below. Thatcher is in, but I don't know if this is the play. Sledge putting on some pressure onto the actual site itself.
Popping bags!
Legion is ready to receive. Ozzy trying to fight with this Zofia right now. Almost takes off Zofia's head, but misses the shot barely. Zofia rotating around, trying to get the flank on him. Only Zofia is hunting the
Attacker's
Mozzie
bomb
at the
diffuser
moment.
has been dropped.
Jaeger will claim his second victim. And will take it off. His head will be taken off by the
Bomb located by attackers.
Wall is open, but Thermite will miss the shot on Valkyrie. Beautiful shot by her. She's now at 50% health. Diffuser is down. It is up to the Zofia and the Sledge. It is a 2v4 situation. And they are solid in their position. The defenders are solid in their position. Valkyrie didn't even take another
Bomb
shot.
diffuser. 15 seconds to go.
Smoke will take out one, and that is a C4 that will put Zofia on barely any health.
Attackers have
And
dropped
she
the
will
bomb
not even
diffuser.
take out the Valkyrie. Valkyrie will make another kill for the defenders. And that is the 4th round in a row for Third Eye Titans. Really no one on Third Eye carrying too much. Pretty even out kills. Whereas on Miscreant, it is really only Paralysis who is seeming to be able to get a kill tonight. Unfortunately. Just Third Eye Titan is winning their gunfights. I feel like there are 2 major things happening here. Third Eye is winning their gunfights, and Miscreant's not droning. Or I shouldn't say they're not droning. They're droning with no one backing it up.
Mhm.
There's no one following the drone.
You're exactly right. Lacking efficiency on droning. normally like someone, to capitalize on the drone's positioning and pinging, or at least not sending 2 drones into 1 Jaeger and then both getting taken out with no purpose.
Right, like that Jaeger destroyed 2 or 3 drones, and I think they've given up a drone to Mozzie every round. I think they have.
They have also as well.
They've had Thatcher on the board. Thatcher does not disable pests. Thatcher destroys them. Pests are one of the things that Thatcher's destroyed. They need to. If Mozzie's being as big of a, you could say he's being a pest.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I just.
Wow. Okay, it took me a second, but
How did that? How did
Yikes.
that one take you a second? Come on.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
that was.
Oh,
You know what? Let's I'm just gonna. I'm no longer here.
Maestro once again putting down that Maestro camera that was being so difficult to deal with. And this time in a slightly different position, because Zofia, if it was down on the ground in that corner again, Zofia's impact grenade could have easily taken it out, even from outside the building. Putting it up here above the desk, Zofia does actually have to enter the building to destroy it. No Montaigne this time on the side of the attackers.
So no attempt to turtle plant this time. The dip stuck with the thermite and okay, a little start there. But yeah, thermite pick up the kitchen. They possibly could try and get that service wall, right next to the cage that is banded currently. So they'd have to go above and get those shock wires off if they wish to get that wall open.
Oh, they don't have a Thatcher. I was gonna say they do have a Thatcher. They've been bringing it, so I just sort of assumed they had it, but they did not. And really good camera work, but it will be a wallbang for Sledge. Beautiful kill. And it will be. He will injure someone else. It actually doesn't look like anything.
Swapping mag!
Drone patch above them will be open. Bandit trying to do some things. Mozzie also trying to be a pain. Roamers are running around here. Oh, this Sledge is holding the perfect angle. Oh! And that is the Mozzie that has been so influential, taken off the board.
Okay, so Miscreant
Alright,
steps in the right direction.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been
They
dropped.
still have one on
Bomb
by the stairs,
located
and the
by
other 2 are
attackers.
in sight. That's what they're trying to force in through here, which I think is an interesting choice. Sledge will finally fall, but his life is very much traded out. Now will be banded down, traded out by the thermite. It is now a 4v2. There is a gridlock in there. 1 smoke grenade going out. 1 smoke on both sides. 1 smoke grenade going out on both sides. 2 canisters left, and Smoke will lose that fight to Zofia. She just steamrolls into sight. Barely any health left, but they do have Maestro surrounded. 80 bullets though. He will take out 1. And he will take out 2, but it will be Eclipse taking out the Maestro.
Maestro would have clutched that one.
That almost turned into an interesting moment.
I would have legitimately laughed if that happened.
So that was definitely a rough round for both teams, honestly, because that strategy didn't really, that attacking strategy sort of seemed like let's muscle in, and it worked, but it didn't really seem like they had much more strategy besides let's just muscle our way in. But maybe that's what they need to do. These roamers sort of have been preying on these attackers that are just sort of like floating around. Like the attackers aren't really doing a lot. They're just sort of floating around, and the roamers have been able to pick them off. Well, you can stop that by just, muscling your way into sight.
A lot of attack has to come down to actually, doing something and having a role, not just sitting around and admiring the stars or the wall paint design.
Attackers need to locate
Whatever it is, just
Yeah.
do something.
Man, do you know what I love doing at noon? Looking at the stars, Beach.
Attackers have
I mean,
discovered the
coastline
location.
is a beautiful map. You can look at the sky. It's nice. I wish we could get a
Oh, it's a
sky
beautiful
cam here.
sky. I'm just not sure how. I'm not sure how. Hey, you want a sky cam? I got you. Hold on, fam.
There we go. Oh, the water
This is about
too.
as close as we can get to it. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
There's lots of looking at.
We're coming to Spain for sightseeing,
Yeah,
boys and girls.
No need to take a trip to Spain anymore. We've already
10
seen them
seconds
all.
left.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically the same thing as going, right?
5 seconds
Yeah,
left.
you know, people with guns waiting for you there. What's up, barbed wire,
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
little mysterious eagle eye shot when you enter. It's basically the same thing as this game in real life.
Jesus Christ. Why are we allowed to do this? What skin is he running? Okay. Oh, it's his SI head. I was like trying to figure out what the heck that headgear was. It's his new SI skin. Okay, that makes more sense. I was very confused for a moment. Mozzie once again has a drone. I think they've literally given it up, one up every round. You can't really do that.
The goal to going against Mozzie is to, you know, not just drive in recklessly, fast and furious with the drone. You gotta.
Uh-oh. Beautiful
Okay.
shot by Jaeger. Oh, any. Nope, both come out with neither one comes out with any missing health, but that is a solid pick for Jaeger, and that is the gridlock off the board. A very influential operator in the late game. Very, very good pick. Sophia was inside the building already. She is being very aggressive, but once again, the muscle from the Sledge takes out the Jaeger. Sledge has just been kind of forcing things. He's just been forcing things, and it's been working out. Smoke is at the bottom of those stairs, shotgun primed. Oh no, it's not him. Who is that? Is that Valkyrie?
Shotgun.
Oh my god, the
Changing
spaz
mags.
12. Brutal. There's another one on Cool Vibe.
C4 set.
Here's the C4 going out, but will miss. She's back. She's pushing up the stairs. And Thermite somehow wins that fight. Beautiful shot by him. That is the Spaz 12. Now off the board. 3v3. Smoke is sitting with the shotgun next to that next to the bathroom door. Zofia cannot push in there without probably most likely death, especially with crossfire from Mozzie. All three are on site. All roamers are down. That is a Mozzie drone off the board.
A bomb has been located.
They're going to thermite that keg wall you talked about. And the shotgun is brutal. I heard it, and that will be Mozzie also with the crossfire taking out the thermite. That is diffuser down. And three alive. C4 goes out. C4 will miss. Ooh, almost hit the shot. Will drop. It's all up to the IQ. 25 seconds left on the clock. Diffuser not in the hands of IQ. Mozzie will win the peak in a beautiful shot by him. Yeah, beautiful shot. That will be 1-5 at the split. So Miscreant has proven that they do have the ability to win rounds,
Yes.
which is really good. But now, can they defend better than they can attack? Hopefully the answer to that is yes.
Yeah, what troubled them there was a little bit of inconsistency. We did see a couple rounds get close. We also saw a flawless round in the hands of Titans, the Third Eye Titans. We also had a round win for Miscreant. We just need to see a little bit more consistency on the defensive side, and just don't take gunfights that you can't win.
Absolutely, I agree with everything you said. I was just looking at some of the picks that were being done, and there are some interesting operators in this
Defenders,
round,
protect your
especially for a
bombs from being
hookah pick.
defused by
We have
attackers.
Twitch on the field, Mute, which is definitely not a bad pick, just not a usual one. Otherwise, pretty good. Twitch not using her elite, thank Christ. No Mozzie, though, on the side of defense on this one, but they do have the Mute. Mute running the double SMG combo, not bringing the shotgun.
10 seconds to insertion.
With the new
5
FMG9
seconds
buff
left before
that it got,
insertion.
do you think that we'll start seeing more smokes bringing the SMG, or do you think that they'll stick
Attackers
with the
must
shotgun?
locate and defuse a bomb.
You know, obviously it comes down to personal preference, but I feel like the smoke shotgun, you know, while some people may not like it, it also provides utility. You can make holes with it. You can shoot people up close. Obviously, something the FMG9, unless with the net shot, of course, you can't really one shot. You know, there's things that shotguns can give you that have an advantage over an SMG. So.
Oh, I
Attackers
absolutely
drop
agree.
the diffuser.
Time to make a new door. See you on the other side.
But one difference between, or one similarity between the games is that they do have Vana, the hookah attack.
Detected a
Interested to see.
Attackers have recovered the diffuser.
The first
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
The first attack they used Havana, but the second one they did actually stick with the thermite, which was a weird pick, but that was my two
Attackers
cents.
recovered the diffuser.
Maestro in a very
Attackers'
difficult
bomb
position at the
diffuser
moment.
has been dropped. Attackers have located a bomb.
But he will get the Habana. That is their heartbeat off the board. Huge pick. One is upside down repelling. The Eclipse is very aware of that. Jaeger trying to not support. My bad. Thought he was closer. Still being thrown. Ooh, good take out. That is the Maestro down, but the Mute will get one, and Mute will be traded out. It's 3v3. This is very even. This is a very different match than the first half.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Yuma on low health. 1 or 2 bullets will kill her.
Bomb
They are
located
clearly
by
trying to
attackers.
take this. The Maestro camera not being relevant due to the fact that it is, Maestro is dead. We'll get rid of the ADS. Great choice. And that is one more kill. Is now plant is going down. Oh. Oh wait. What? But
Attackers activating.
Okay.
An interesting development there. I think you're just as confused as I am.
I am, okay. The only thing I can think of is that they were trying to line up the head, because we all know how Siege can be. Sometimes you can see them, but they can't see your head. That's the only thing I can think of, is they were trying to wait for the head to peek out. That's the only thing I can think of. Because, I mean, the way the game works, obviously if you can't see their head, they shouldn't hypothetically be able to see you, but we all know how Siege can be, and sometimes that's just not the case. But that is truly the only thing I can think of. The dock to the dock pick, alright, I like to see it. This is match point for Third Eye Titans. They do secure 1 point for themselves. They do secure 1 point for themselves, which is very helpful.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright. A very bright band.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Very bright band. Very even scoreboard on the side of Third Eye. We always love to see it. But a little bit more top heavy with Miscreant. Paralysis just absolutely fragging out here tonight.
10 seconds to go.
I'm still okay. Yeah, I'm still shocked.
5 seconds
Just
to insert.
transpired the last round.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
I'm just moving on. We do see the Mozzie being brought out, which we did see be so. Okay, Valkyrie, could you please move? Which we did see be so useful on the side of Third Eye Titan. Let's see if they can make the same use out of it that they did.
The Mozzie, though, becoming increasingly popular among everybody pretty much who plays this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mozzie was slept on for a long time,
Yeah.
personally. I thought he was a good
Attacker's
op
bomb
from
diffuser has been
maybe
dropped.
not day 1, but probably like day 10. I was just like, okay. 2 amazing weapons, a really good ability. Mozzie drone is in the hands. Mozzie doesn't lose it. Mozzie's in a very unfortunate position. Does do some damage to the IQ. No, takes no damage in return. Is getting flashed. Maybe we don't see the flashes. It does look like Acoustic is blind. That will be 1 kill for the attacker. And Ivana's in sight, and that is 2 for her. Oh my gosh, Diffuser is going down. This is just a rush in the sight.
Attackers are activating.
A third for Havana. And Ash will take out 1. It is all 1v5 to keep their team alive. Plus 1v5, Diffuser down, and that will be it. Flawless round by the attacker. What a round! It was just a full sight rush by Third Eye Titan. Wow. That was.
I mean, there's the final scoreboard. A lot of even kill numbers there. 9, 8, 8, 8, 7. That's impressive.
Yeah, no,
Impressive
not
in
bad
itself.
at all. Not bad at all. All right. Well, we will get a quick interview in here tonight, and I'm excited for this interview. Just waiting for the lobby to load. And you gotta love Siege.
You don't like long loading times?
Oh, yeah, no. They're my favorite. They're my favorite. Bunk bed, welcome, welcome. First, remember to include your audio.
What's up?
Yeah, I would think so. So first thing first, GG's.
Thank
7-1.
you. GG's.
So I gotta ask, on defense, did you guys get a Mozzie drone every round?
Yes. I want to say like 60 to 75% of the defensive rounds we had at least 1, if not 2. And we were killing like 2 to 3 drones in prep phase. So like most of the drones that we were getting, they were either coming from prep phase or they're coming from action phase.
It's just, I don't know, like usually when you see a Mozzie being played, consistently like that, the team sort of like, they're a little bit more careful where they put their drones, and it just constantly seemed like they just didn't care.
Yeah, well, that was part of the problem too. When they were trying to clear roamers, I could tell they didn't have any intel. Like they pushed me like by myself, like not even like an actual roamer, like without droning. So if they're not droning me, they're obviously not droning like Limits or Cinco.
Like it was one of the things that I noticed, and I just wanted sort of some hard clarification on.
It's a huge point, man. That drone intel, that drone economy is really important.
Especially when going against someone like a Mozzie, because not only is losing a drone on the attacker a big loss, but giving one to the defenders is just...
It's worse. Yeah, it's so much worse
than
just losing a drone.
So probably my biggest question was that a planned rush at the end there, or was that a wait, there's not a lot of people in sight kind of rush?
Okay, so it wasn't really a planned rush. Our Habana Limits, so he went to the kitchen window. I called a sunrise hookah push because we didn't have enough soft breach to go upstairs and open up service completely. So
right.
I called our rotate over to sunrise so we could just gridlock off the stairs in the hallway and maybe smoke plant there.
Makes sense.
When he got to the window and he saw it was all clear, we just ran in.
So it was an audible. That's what I was kind of curious
it was
about.
a complete audible, yeah.
Because as you are very aware in Siege, there are certain when you see a certain lineup, you're like, oh, here comes the rush. But I just didn't see that, and all of a sudden, Habana got a kill. I swapped to Habana, and she was like neck deep in kitchen. I was just like, what?
Yeah, I didn't. I had no idea he was planning on doing that. He told me, he was like, all right, I'm droning kitchen, and then the next thing I know, he was like, all right, I have control of kitchen. I was like, all right, everybody push site. Like, okay. I had no idea we were doing it until we actually did it.
Those are some of the best rounds. Beach, do you have any questions, my friend? Because that kind of sums up my questions.
Yes, I do. First of all, congrats on the win. Good job.
Thanks, man.
One thing is, we don't really see an Elevan too often. Was that because of her recent, buff? I know you guys didn't really struggle to attack too much.
No, we hate her concussion mines. They're so annoying. You can't walk, you can't see, you can't shoot straight. We hate her concussion mines.
Okay, that is fair. That is fair. So Eleban has been a band of yours.
Yeah, I
for
would
a while?
rather well, not a while. We've been playing around with it more. Like we banned Legion for a little while, and then that forced teams to play Ella more, and we realized like we absolutely hate Ella. Like we detest her, so we just decided to start banning her.
Yeah, Ella is definitely a huge nuisance. That is for sure.
Oh, absolutely agree with that as well. Any other questions?
No, that'll be it for me.
All right. Well, then I'm assuming you know the drill by now, but 30 seconds to call it whatever you would like. You can go for it.
All right, just want to say GG's to our guys. GG's to that was Farside, right? I believe that's
Miscreant.
Farside. Miscreant. Yeah. Okay. So Miscreant. GG's to them. I was gonna say I thought it was Farside, but anyway. GG's to them, and thanks to everybody who watched. Make sure you keep watching and just show some love to the collective guys. They put in a lot of work for the league, so.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for that, and good night, everyone.
All right. Good night, guys.
I've been Loopy. This has been Beach. Good night.
See you guys later.